The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
And hello, everyone. I'm Steve Corries, and we are at Pickerington North. It is regional volleyball action tonight. It's Riverview. They come in with a record of 21-4 up against MVL foe Meadowbrook. They come in with a record of 23-2. We'll be back with Coach's Corner in the pregame. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
Attention Coshocton. When it comes to keeping your home or business cozy and comfortable, trust the experts at Philip A. Wagner Incorporated. With years of experience and a reputation of excellence, they are the area's go-to heating company. They offer reliable repairs, energy-efficient upgrades, and new installation that stands the test of time. If you're ready to experience warmth like never before, call Philip A. Wagner Incorporated at 740-622-9464. Your comfort is their priority. That's Philip A. Wagner Incorporated, your trusted heating solution in Coshocton.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Ensley Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Ensley. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Ensley Agency at 622-1111.
Our guest on Coach's Corner, Rose Ollinger, the head coach of the Riverview Lady Bears volleyball team. Regional semifinal action here tonight.
Oh.
And yeah, I tell you, 3 straight years. That's really something to be said for that as well.
Yeah, the past 2 years we're excited to be at this level. We had, surpassed expectations, and this year we're here to win.
I want to go over that last game. You got off to a little bit of a slow start. I don't know if a slow start, a pretty good team. Lost the opening set, but really, I tell you, I thought perseverance, I thought being a veteran team really helped.
Yeah, absolutely. They scouted us really well. That was the first set. That's what I take into account for the first set. They really honed in on our strongest players that we've had, our weaknesses that we've had, and we had to make adjustments in the second set, along with just drowning out all the noise and distractions. And I got to give the girls credit for that. Yeah, I'd say it's their experience to do that.
I thought it was a great game, and I thought in that third set, I thought you kind of took control, and it's always like a feeling. I just felt like, I think they're over the hump, and they're going to get this done.
Yeah, I wasn't comfortable the whole night.
Well, you wouldn't be. But okay, let's talk about Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook, it's the MVL Upper Division champion, the MVL Lower Division champion, team that you're really familiar with. And, that's something to be said for the league, number one. But number two, it's a familiar foe this deep into the tournament, which I think is unique in itself.
Yeah, absolutely. I've said it before, the MVL is strong. We've got New Lexington playing tonight, too, in Division 5. So it's strong, and these are the teams that we see during season. They prepare us for times like this, and there's no better example than this right here.
All right, first time you did play them one time earlier in the season. They beat you down at their place in a 5-set match. Strengths and weaknesses. What is their strength?
They are very even on their offense. They distribute the ball everywhere. They've got multiple girls with 10, 11, 12, 13 kills across the board. And honestly, they're just all around. Defensively, they've got a libero. headed to Youngstown State. It's hard to put the ball on the floor with her, and they're just a smart team as well. So it's a game where we're going to constantly be adjusting, thinking, moving, talking. There's no point that we can take a breather.
Now, is there anything you do that may be a little different than your normal? Is there something? You said they're pretty even across the board. So really, is there any area that you feel like you can attack, or is this just something you're just going to have to play your best and see what happens?
Honestly, when we started preparing for this, we had already taken notes right after that loss. Really bite-sized that loss. Some things that we needed to improve on. Just making our blocks more accurate, calming down our defense, making sure everyone's where they're supposed to be, and those kinds of adjustments. So, we've improved since we played them last, and we're aware that they've improved as well, but we're still prepared.
All right. Hey, listen, I'm not going to even ask you about the health of ball club. I saw everybody out there, so I'm thinking everything's ready to go.
Thank you for not asking that question.
All right, I appreciate your time and good luck.
Thank you, too.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school volleyball on WTNS, Coshocton.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
Windsorwood Assisted Living is well known in Coshocton County for exemplary care. With a warm, caring, family-like atmosphere, doctors, churches, even your neighbors are raving about their senior community. Spacious apartments, delicious meals, multiple daily activities, and health monitoring are just a few of the amenities offered to their tenants. Call Betsy Crosley at 740-623-4600 for more information or to schedule a tour. They would love to have you join their Windsorwood family.
Lone Star Fire Protection and Security is Coshocton's go-to for all your commercial and residential security systems, fire prevention equipment, and generator installation and service. If you need a security system and don't know where to start, let Lone Star help. If your business needs a state fire inspection or fire prevention equipment, Lone Star can help. If you need a home standby generator or a portable generator, Lone Star can help. For the best service and prices, call Lone Star Fire Protection and Security at 740-824-8005 or stop by 112 East Main Street in Warsaw.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Don received the best care that I think he possibly could have. Don and I both really felt that they were part of our family and we were part of their family.
I feel like I'm seen, or my kids are seen, and they generally want to hear what's wrong and they want to help however they can.
I want to be able to support an organization that's giving back to the community, that's part of my community. If that's a hospital, Coshocton Hospital is going to be my choice.
All right, we're back, and let's take a look at how these teams got here. Meadowbrook, they've had a pretty good row. They've won all the 3 sets leading up to this game, 3 sets to love. They defeated West Holmes, they defeated Morgan, and Bede East Liverpool, all 3 love. For Riverview, they opened up with a 3-love win over Maysville. Then the last 2, they won 3-1 over Indian Valley and won 3-1 over Beaver Local. And that brings us to this match here tonight, Meadowbrook and Riverview. Meadowbrook comes in as the number 1 seed. Riverview is the number 2. These teams met earlier in the season, and in 5 sets, and it was a great match. Meadowbrook defeated Riverview, and that's how these teams got here to this point. Taking a look at who we kind of expect to see in the starting lineups here this evening. And first we'll take a look at Meadowbrook. They'll be the home team here this evening. And it'll be number 4 will be Addison Sheena. Number 5 is Journey Nicola. She's a senior. Nora Smithberger's a senior. Natalie Norman, a junior. Kara Lauder, a junior. Lila Thompson, a junior. Presley Valentine, a sophomore. Addison Schulteis, she's a freshman, and Summer Ginn, she is also a senior for the Meadowbrook Colts. They are coached by Kelly Zender. For Riverview, they're coached by Rose Olinger, and the starting lineup we expect to see tonight will be number 3, Remy Lewis, she's a 5'9 sophomore. Number 4, Lyndon Fry, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 6 is Abby Wright, a 6-foot junior. Number 12, Kelsey Smith, a 5'8 junior. Layla Olinger is a 5'8 junior. And Haley Balo, an outside hitter, she's a 6'1 senior. Other players we expect to see tonight will be Audrey Buxton, number 11. Also, Haley Myers, number 9. And Addison Alverson, number 2. As mentioned, teams come in with a record of Meadowbrook comes in with a record of 23-2 on the season. Riverview is in with a record of 21 wins and 4 losses. We'll break away and we'll get back and get this match started. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
From concept to creation, Gemini Company is here to bring your dreams to life. With over 85 years of combined on-the-job experience, our expert staff is ready to plan, coordinate, and complete your project. Whether it's a new kitchen or a bathroom, a home renovation, or new construction from the ground up, Gemini Company is here to make it happen. Visit our website today to get started. For over 100 years, Jones Metal Products has embraced the power of teamwork. That's why we're always looking to grow our team with dedicated, hardworking professionals who are seeking long-term growth and development right here in Coshocton County. We're proud to serve our community and give our employees a great career in a small town. Go to jonesmetal.com to see career opportunities today.
Attention Coshocton. When it comes to keeping your home or business cozy and comfortable, trust the experts at Philip A. Wagner Incorporated. With years of experience and a reputation of excellence, they are the area's go-to heating company. They offer reliable repairs, energy-efficient upgrades, and new installation that stands the test of time. If you're ready to experience warmth like never before, call Philip A. Wagner Incorporated at 740-622-9464. Your comfort is their priority. That's Philip A. Wagner Incorporated, your trusted heating solution in Coshocton.
We are McWayne Ductile, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water right here, right to you.
We're back and both teams hitting the floor, and we're just about ready to get underway here from Pickerington North High School. The winner of this game will meet the winner of the second game tonight. That is going to be London up against Circleville. So that game will be immediately following this game. As mentioned earlier, these teams went 5 sets in their only meeting down at Meadowbrook. So we expect a really good match here in this regional semifinal. You get to this point, they're all going to be tough. So both teams have hit the floor. Officials are checking to make sure everybody's in the proper alignment. Lyndon Fry checks in, and it looks like Riverview will open in the service line, and it'll be Kelsey Smith will start it off for the Lady Bears. Nice crowd on hand here at Pick North High School on both sides. But both have great programs, so it's to be expected. All right. Kelsey Smith will serve. And we're underway here. Smith serves it across. Handled at the net, set up. Big spike. Oh, they tried to dink it in. They do. It looked like a big hit, but they just dinked it across and in. And getting credit for that point will be Nora Smithberger. Her first point of the evening, 1-0. And that... Sichna serving for Meadowbrook. They lead 1-0. Set up at the net. Big hit blocked right back. And point goes to Meadowbrook. Getting the putback was Smithberger. And it's now 2-0 here as Sichna gets the service winner. And it's 2-0. She'll head back to the service line. Nerves could play a factor, at least early on. Sichna, a little knuckle serve, diving forwards. Fry gets to it, sets it across to Olinger, blocked at the net. Olinger keeps it alive, sets it across, trying to just dink it in. It's going to be wide as Myers tried to get it down the line. Point drops for Meadowbrook. They're now in front, 3-0. Sichna will continue to serve. Sichna, good hard serve across this time. Fry handles it. Smith sets it back. Balo from deep. Diving stop, got by the libero. Now that goes long, but there's Riverview. Olinger sets it across to Myers. Myers has a block back. Let's see if Balo can get to it. She does. Sets up Olinger. Olinger trying to dink it across, but there's Meadowbrook. Setting it up at the net. They'll just have to push it across, and they do. There's Fry. Back to Olinger. And that's going to be long. Point to Meadowbrook, and it's now 4-0, and it's 3 straight service winners for the Lady Colts, and Sichna will continue to serve. 4-0 in game 1. Sichna pounds it deep, point Riverview. It's 4-1, and now the Lady Bears will serve, and it'll be Layla Olinger heading to the service line for the Lady Bears. Serving for the Bears. 4-1 in game 1, just underway from Pickerington North in this regional semifinal match here between these two MVL schools. Olinger bangs it across. Set at the net, big hit, and diving forwards Olinger gets to it. Set Balo from across. Ball's deflected, and see if then Meadowbrook can get to it. Another big hit blocked, and Riverview keeps it alive. They set it across for Balo again, but there's Meadowbrook to handle it to see if they can keep it in. They will set it up. Well, they're going to say before the coach at Meadowbrook says it was a tip ball, and Olinger will get credit for the point though, and it's 4-2. 4 hits Olinger serves, 4-2 the score. Olinger serves it across. Set at the net. Big hit, and they put it away. And getting credit for that. Norman will get credit for it, and Nicola gets credit for the point. And it's now 5-2. And Nicola's serving. Serves across, handled by Riverview, set up for Myers, but it's tipped and handled by Meadowbrook. They set it across. Big hit, blocked by Riverview. Set up once again. They'll set it back this time for a big hit. Riverview right there again for the block. See if they can run it down. They can't. Point goes to Balo of Riverview as she got the block, and they could not handle it. So Haley Balo, her first point of the match, makes it 5-3. And Remy Lewis will be at the service line for the Lady Bears. 5-3 in game one. Lewis serving. Knuckle serve just tips the net. Meadowbrook gets to it. Sets it across for a big, and now they just dink it in again. They can't handle it, and point goes to Meadowbrook, and a point to Norman. Natalie Norman gets credit for the point, makes it 6-3. And Meadowbrook serving. Colts serving, good serve across, dug out by Fry. Sets up the net for Balo, and she gets the kill. Haley Balo with the point. Her second point. And Addison Alverson will come in and do the serving. They trail 6-4. Good serve across. Meadowbrook trying to run it down. They'll have to attack head across, and they do. Set at the net for Balo. Big hit, blocked. And a nice job by Meadowbrook keeping it alive. Smith goes deep, but it's handled by Sichna. Now they push it across. Lewis dives, gets to it. Now to Balo for the big hit, blocked, and point Balo. Haley Balo with her third point and kill. It's now 6-5 Colts, and Alverson will continue to serve for Riverview. Addison Alverson serving. Bangs it across. It's deep. Point goes to Meadowbrook. 7-5 the score. And checking in. Summer Ginn will check in, and she'll head to the service line for Meadowbrook. They lead 7-5 in game one. Ginn serves it across. Handled by Fry. Pushes it over to Balo. Big hit, but trying to get to it. Let's see if they can keep it alive. They do. Back to deep, but there's Olinger. Olinger to Balo again. This big hit, and it's blocked at the net. Meadowbrook sets it up. Attack hit across, and Balo's there. Smith trying to set it up. They push it in, and getting that point's Remy Lewis. She does a nice job finding the open spot. Remy Lewis with her first point of the night, and it's now, score now is now 7-6. Balo serving. Balo serving. Floats it across. Meadowbrook gets to it, pushes it over, trying to dink it deep, but there it's handled by Riverview. Sets it over to Olinger. Olinger tries to drop it in, but Meadowbrook's there. Push it up again, big hit, blocked at net, but goes out. Point goes to Riverview. Ball hit the guide wire, so point is now we're tied at 7. Balo gets credit for the point. 7-7 in game one. Balo continues to serve. Bangs it across. Set at the net. Big hit. Block and point is going to be good. And Remy Lewis once again gets the putback, and Abby Wright, will get credit for that point. So it's 8-7 Riverview. So they now have a 1-point lead. And Balo continues. Good hard serve across. Set at the net. Big hit, and they put it away. Getting credit for that at the net will be Thompson. Gets the kill and the point. And it's now tied at 8. Norman serving. Good serve, handled though by Lewis. Set up, big hit by Olinger, and she puts it away. Layla Olinger gets credit for the point, her first point. 9-8 Riverview, and now heading to the service line will be Lyndon Fry. Meadowbrook, we're tied at 9, and the libero heads back to the service line, second time through. Journey Nicola will serve.
Serving for the Colts is number 5, Journey Nicola.
Nicola serving, tied at 9 in game 1. Nicola, good serve across. Sets it up to Olinger at the net. Big hit, block, but they can't get it, and Olinger gets credit for the kill. Layla Olinger, her second point, and it's now 10-9. And Kelsey Smith back to the top of the order, and Smith will serve, leading by 1, 10-9. Smith bangs it deep. It's going to be a ace for Kelsey Smith. So Kelsey Smith with the ace gives them a 2-point lead now to 11-9 in game 1. Smith will continue to serve. Kelsey Smith lines it up. And she'll get another one. Kelsey Smith back to back. They can't handle it. Another ace, 12-9. 3-point Lady Bear lead in game 1. Smith bangs it across. Meadowbrook trying to set it up from deep. Tack hit, but there's Balo. Setting it across, Balo from deep. Tipped, and she'll get credit for the point. Haley Balo, her fourth, and now it's a 13-9, 4-point lead for Riverview, and looks like Meadowbrook wants a timeout. We'll break away and be back. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
13-9 in game 1. Riverview out in front. Hathaway Incorporated is proud to help sponsor tonight's game. They encourage all students, whether in athletics, academics, or the arts. Good luck in all you strive to accomplish. Hathaway Incorporated, building for the future. Good start for the Lady Bears. They were down early, but have battled back and have scored 4 consecutive points and have a 13-9 lead. As Kelsey Smith will continue to serve. Kelsey Smith back-to-back aces. Continues to serve. She pounds it across. Meadowbrook sets it up at the net. Big hit. Tipped, and there's Fry getting to it. And they get double hit, and that will go point to Meadowbrook. As Riverview had the double hit, so it's now 13-10. And Meadowbrook will be serving. And at the service line, Sishna serving. Gets it across. Let's see if they can run it down. They cannot. That'll be an ace for Sishna. That's her 4th. So that makes it now a 1-point game at 13-12. 13-12. Sishna serving. Good serve. Deep again. Point goes to Meadowbrook. Makes it 14-12. Lady Bears will be serving. Layla Olinger heads back to the service line. We're in set 1. Riverview with a 2-point lead at 14-12. Olinger pounds it across. Set at the net. Big hit. And they get it across. Nice job by Riverview. Battled it. Now trying to dink it in, and they get it again. And Riverview right there. Good job back and forth. Big hit, and ball's still alive. Great job by both teams. Digging it out. They set up trying to dink it in. This time it works. The point looks like they're... And they're getting credit for that will be Riverview. Olinger will get credit for the serve. When that's her second. Makes it 15-12. Sets it back, and... There's Fry. Sets it up. Big hit and handled by Meadowbrook. They push it across. Big trying to dink it in this time. Riverview's right there. They keep it alive to Balo. She goes cross court, but Meadowbrook's right at the net. Once again, trying to dink it in this time, but they keep it alive. And Fry right there pushing it across to Balo for the big hit. But Meadowbrook keeping things alive, and then getting the coin is going to be Meadowbrook. Nice job by number 13, Smithberger, getting credit for that point. Makes it now 15-13. 2 in game 1. Laudner. And see if they can get to it. Cannot. That was a great effort by Riverview. It's so deep here in this gym. Ran it down at the wall, just couldn't push it across, so they'll get credit for the point. And Laudner will get credit for the service winner, makes it 15-14. Continues to serve down the line. Really good serve, but there's Balo. And she puts it away. Haley Balo. That's her 5th kill of the match, and she has 5 points. It's now 16-14. And Riverview serving, and it's Remy Lewis. Lewis serving. Bangs it across. Meadowbrook sets the net. Big hit, and boy, they put it away that time. Okay. Makes it 16-15. Getting credit for that kill. Schulteis makes it 16-15, and she'll head to the service line. Schulteis serving. Down 1 in game 1. Schulteis, good serve across. Ollinger gets to it. They'll set at the net. Trying to dink it in, but there's Meadowbrook setting it across. Trying to dink it in this time, and Riverview sets it up to Myers, and Riverview responds. Balo just has to tack hit across. Now they're going to set it back for big hit, and it's going long. They're going to say it's going to be long. Point to Lady Bears, and it's now 17-15. And Addison Alverson will head to the service line, leading by 2 in game 1. Addison, good serve across. Meadowbrook sets it up. Big hit down the line. That's going to be wide. Point to Riverview, 18-15. Alverson will continue to serve. Alverson, 2 service winners thus far at the service line. That's going deep. Point to Meadowbrook, makes it now 18-16. And now Meadowbrook will serve here in game 1. At the service line. Summer again will serve. Again, bangs it across, and Riverview will just push it over. Balo does. Meadowbrook sets it up at the net, across for a big hit, and she gets the kill. Putting it away is Natalie Norman. And it's now a 1-point game at 18-17, and Summer will continue to serve. Summer again will continue to serve. Down 1 in game 1. 18-17, good hard serve across. There's Fry. They run it down, set Balo for the big hit, tipped. Meadowbrook gets to it. Now they see if they can push it across, go for the big hit and deep. And keeping it alive, but it goes wide, was Kelsey Smith. We're tied at 18. Tied at 18, and Summer again will continue to serve here in game 1. Now Riverview wants a timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school tournament volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
(18-18) the score here. Meadowbrook back on the floor. Summer again, 2 consecutive points and 3 straight points for Meadowbrook. They've tied the match at 18, and they continue to serve. Riverview used their first timeout. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining here in this first game. Pounds it across. Ollinger. They set it up the net to Balo. Big hit, and that's going wide. Point goes to Meadowbrook. They now lead by 1, 19-18. 3 straight service winners for Ginn. 1-point lead for the Lady Colts. Serves it across. Fry's there. They just push it deep. Nice job by Riverview's Kelsey Smith. Found that backside. Kelsey Smith gets credit for the point. We're tied at 19, and Balo will serve. Haley Balo at the service line. Balo 2 service winners thus far. Also has 5 kills to lead the way for Riverview. 19-19 in game 1. Balo, good serve across. Meadowbrook sets for the big hit, tipped, and that's going to be good. Getting credit for that put away. Looks like it's going to go to Thompson. Thompson gets the point, her second, and it's now a 1-point lead for Meadowbrook at 20-19, and at the service line will be Norman. Norman serving, good serve across, dug out by Fry. Sets it back, Balo from deep, pounds it, but there's Meadowbrook, see if they can keep it alive. They push over and they can't do it, and the point goes to Riverview, and we're tied at 20. And Lyndon Fry heads to the service line. Fry serving, tied at 20. Floats it over. Meadowbrook sets it up, trying to dink it in, and they get it. Just got it over the top, and a point went to Smithberger, her 4th point of the match, and it's now 21-20. And libero, Journey Nicola will serve. Good hard serve across, and they can't get it, and that'll be an ace for Nicola. Now 2-point lead at 22-20. Nicola continues to serve, and Riverview wants to stop the momentum. They'll call timeout. We'll be back. This is high school tournament volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
Windsorwood Assisted Living is well known in Coshocton County for exemplary care. With a warm, caring, family-like atmosphere, doctors, churches, even your neighbors are raving about their senior community. Spacious apartments, delicious meals, multiple daily activities, and health monitoring are just a few of the amenities offered to their tenants. Call Betsy Crosley at 740-623-4600 for more information or to schedule a tour. They would love to have you join their Windsorwood family.
Lone Star Fire Protection and Security is Coshocton's go-to for all your commercial and residential security systems, fire prevention equipment, and generator installation and service. If you need a security system and don't know where to start, let Lone Star help. If your business needs a state fire inspection.
All right, Meadowbrook will serve. Good serve across. Alverson gets to it. Now run into players, and it's going to be another ace for Nicola. As Riverview, 2 players collided, a big point for Meadowbrook. Now they have a 3-point lead in game 1 at 23-20. Nicole is serving. Down the line, Fry gets to it. Sets it across to Olinger. Big hit, but Meadowbrook keeps it alive. They'll have to attack it from deep. And Nicola pushes it over. Setting up at the net. Up there, trying to dink it in, but not able to do so. Meadowbrook sets it up for the big kill. Blocked. But there's Alverson. Now they're going to set it to Olinger. Olinger across court. Meadowbrook runs it down. Let's see, they'll have to push it over here from deep. They just wide. Point goes to Riverview. Big point for the Lady Bears. Makes it 23-21. And looks like Kelsey Smith will head back to the service lines. Smith serving down 2. Smith with 2 service winners. Good serve across. Trying to set it up for the big hit. Nice block by Riverview. They push it deep, but there's Smith. Now they set it across to Myers, and it goes into the net. Point goes to Meadowbrook. It's now 24-21. And
serving for set point for Meadowbrook, number 4, Addison Snishna.
Addison Snishna serving for the first game. Balo gets to it. Smith sets it over to Olinger. Big hit, but then she'll get it point. Layla Olinger keeps it alive for Riverview. So Olinger with her 3rd point of the match, and she heads to the service line down 24-22. Olinger serving. That's going wide, and a point and game go to Meadowbrook as they win game 1, 25-22. We'll be back for game 2 in a little bit. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Lone Star Fire Protection and Security is Coshocton's go-to for all your commercial and residential security systems, fire prevention equipment, and generator installation and service. If you need a security system and don't know where to start, let Lone Star help. If your business needs a state fire inspection or fire prevention equipment, Lone Star can help. If you need a home standby generator or a portable generator, Lone Star can help. For the best service and prices, call Lone Star Fire Protection and Security at 740-824-8005 or stop by 112 East Main Street in Warsaw.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Don received the best care that I think he possibly could have. Don and I both really felt that they were part of our family and we were part of their family.
I feel like I'm seen or my kids are seen and they generally want to hear what's wrong and they want to help however they can.
I want to be able to support an organization that's giving back to the community, that's part of my community. If that's a hospital, Coshocton Hospital is going to be my choice.
We're back and about ready to resume play in Game 2. Meadowbrook wins Game 1, 25-22. Good first match, first set anyway. And Riverview, I believe, will be serving to start Game 2. Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, that first set was electric. Set 2's on the way.
And we're waiting to hear who checking in the lineup. Lyndon Fry will check in. And everybody's trying to get set, get people in. I believe Meadowbrook will be serving Game 2. Checking in and heading to the service line will be Journey Nicola. Nicola, 2 service winners in Game 1. Now we're ready to go in Game 2.
Beginning set 2 for the Colts serving.
Nicola serving. Goes across and see if they can run it down. Have to push it from deep and cannot get it across. Point to Nicola and Meadowbrook. They lead 1-0 in Game 2. Nicola with her 3rd service winner of the match and first in this game. They lead 1-0 in Game 2. Nicola, good sinking serve, hung by Balo. Goes it across to Olinger. Big hit. And Meadowbrook sets it up, and they get the kill. Point goes to Sichna, gets credit for the point, and it's now 2-0. And Nicola will continue to serve. Nicola, good serve across. Balo dives, does get to it. They just push it over, but there's Meadowbrook. Sets it back, big hit, tipped, and Fry tries to keep it alive, and they do. Smith pushed it over. Once again, they're going to set down the line. Oh, nice opposite field tip, and Riverview, they're going to say Riverview got into the net, and it'll be a point to Meadowbrook, and now leads at 3-0 in Game 2. Similar to game one, the way it started out. Meadowbrook started quickly. Good hard serve again. Balo gets to it. Sets it up. Big hit. Tipped. Handled by Meadowbrook. They're going to set it back this time. This ball is tipped at the net. Fry keeps it alive. Goes across to Smith. She just pushes it over. Once again, they'll set at the net. Just trying to tip it in, but diving for it and getting to it. Riverview keeps it alive. Back to Meadowbrook. Big hit. Balo's there. Smith sets up Ollinger. Ollinger goes deep, and a point goes to Meadowbrook. Great job of good hands by Meadowbrook, and getting credit for that point will be Schulteis, and it's now 4-0. 4 straight service winners for Nicola. 4-0 in game two. Nicola, good serve across. Balo dives, gets to it. Set up Ollinger. She'll just push it over. There's Meadowbrook. Setting it up, trying to tip it in. They get it in. That time, finding the open spot was Smithberger, her 5th point of the match, and it's now 5-0. And Nicola continues to serve. 5 straight service winners here in game two. Journey Nicola, good serve down the line, Fries to it. Now they set it back to Balo from deep. She pounds it across, but it's handled by Meadowbrook. Now there's a big hit, and they're getting that kill. Will be number 11 will be Schulteis, gets her 3rd point of the match, and that's 6 straight service winners. 6-0 to score. Riverview wants a timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
Attention Coshocton. When it comes to keeping your home or business cozy and comfortable, trust the experts at Philip A. Wagner Incorporated. With years of experience and a reputation of excellence, they are the area's go-to heating company. They offer reliable repairs, energy-efficient upgrades, and new installation that stands the test of time. If you're ready to experience warmth like never before, call Philip A. Wagner Incorporated at 740-622-9464. Your comfort is their priority. That's Philip A. Wagner Incorporated, your trusted heating solution in Coshocton.
We're back. 6 straight points for Meadowbrook to open game two. They lead 6-0. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor today's player of the game. Today's player of the game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. At the service line, Journey Nicola, 6 straight points. You had to use a timeout. Serves it across. Sets it back, trying to dink it deep, but there's handled by Meadowbrook. They set up for the big kill, and they put it away. Getting credit for that will be Smithberger, her 6th point of the match, and it's now 7-0. And Nicola continues to serve. 7 straight points for Nicola and Meadowbrook. That's gone deep, and the point goes to Riverview, so that breaks the streak. It makes it 7-1. Haley Myers will get in, and Kelsey Smith will head to the service line. 7-1 in game two. Meadowbrook in front. Smith serving. Bangs it across, and they can't handle it, so she'll get credit for the point and the service winner. Kelsey Smith, her 3rd service winner, makes it 7-2. Smith, good serve once again, dug out, set at the net. They just try to tip it over. They keep it alive. Now they just dink it over, but Riverview's there. Going to set it up good for the big hit, but blocked back by Meadowbrook, and they can't get to it, so the point will go to Meadowbrook, and Shishna will get credit for the point. Makes it 8-2, and at the service line will be Addison Shishna. She had 4 service winners in game one. Shishna serving, good serve across. Balo's there. Smith sets it up, big hit, tipped, and Meadowbrook handles. Setting it back, just a big hit across. Balo got to it. Smith has to set up to Ollinger. Ollinger pounded, but blocked at the net. That point's going to go to Meadowbrook into the net by the Lady Bears, and it's now 9-2. Shishna will continue to serve. 9-2 in game two. Shishna floats across. Balo's there. Setting it all the way over to Ollinger. Big hit, blocked, and got the kill. Layla Olinger will get credit for the point for Riverview. Her 4th point of the match makes it now 9-3. And Olinger will head to the service line. Layla Olinger serving, down 9-3 in game 2. Knuckle serve across, that's deep. Point goes to Meadowbrook, makes it 10-3. Checking in, Carol Lunder's in. She'd be headed to the service line as well for Meadowbrook. Olinger handles it to Balo, just trying to dink it in, got the point. Layla Olinger gets credit for the point, her 6th of the match. Makes the score 10-4. And Remy Lewis will serve here in game 2.
Serving for the Lady Bears, number 3, Remy Lewis.
Lewis serving. Looks across. Meadowbrook covers. Sets up at the hip, big hit, and getting the kill down the line goes to Natalie Norman, her 3rd, and makes it now 11-4.
Checking in for Meadowbrook, number 12, Lila Thompson.
So Meadowbrook serving. Knuckle serve across. Fry sets up Bollinger, or set up Balo, but could not get it across. Point goes to Meadowbrook, and service winner to Schulteis. So Schulteis serving up 12-4 in game 2. Schulteis knuckle serve. That's Fry. Sets it over to Balo. Big hit, blocked, but handled by Meadowbrook. They're going to set it up at the net. Just kind of left-handed gets it across. They'll keep it alive. And Smith will just attack hit across. Meadowbrook sets the net. Big hit, and putting it away right in the front is going to be Thompson. So Layla Thompson makes it a 13-4 game here. And Schulteis continues to serve. Gets it. They try to keep it up. Big hit. Blocked nicely. Meadowbrook gets to it. Now they're going to set across from attack hit. Ball's tipped. Getting to it is Smith. Sets it back to Balo. Balo, big hit, but there's Meadowbrook. They're going to set it over once again. Tipped and handled by Riverview. Back and forth we go. Balo, another big hit. Once again, Meadowbrook gets a tip and sets it up at the net. They just try to dink it in, and then get the point. That time, getting credit with Thompson, her 4th. It's now 14-4. And Schulteis continues to serve. Schulteis serving. Knuckle serve over. There's Fry. Sets it over back. Big hit down the line and getting that kill. No, they do a great job of just keeping things alive, but Haley Myers will get the point. And it's now 14-5. Riverview will be serving. And checking in for Riverview is Audrey Buxton. Buxton serving for the Lady Bears, down 14-5. Buxton served across. Meadowbrook will set at the net. Just trying to dink it in. They get it across. Now they set it back. They'll go to Balo all the way across. Her big hits handled by Meadowbrook. Back it goes. They'll just have to push it over. Fry. Once again, Balo. Big hit. Blocked at the net. And Riverview good jobs of keeping it alive. Once again, Meadowbrook will set it up. Another big hit. Blocked. Meadowbrook returns a favor. From deep, they just have to push it over. Fry gets it back. Meadowbrook sets it up. This time trying to dink it in. This time it goes. Not going with a big hit. And getting credit will be Norman, her 4th point. Now 15-5. And for Meadowbrook, it'll be Summer again serving, but Riverview wants to use their 2nd timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school volleyball on WTNS, Coshocton.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
15-5 in game 2. Meadowbrook won game 1, 25-22, leading 15-5 in game 2. Hathaway Incorporated is proud to help sponsor tonight's game. They encourage all students, whether in athletics, academics, or the arts. Good luck in all you strive to accomplish. Hathaway Incorporated, building for the future. Meadowbrook will continue to serve. They lead by 10, 15-5 in game 2. Good hard serve across. Fry gets to it. Sets it back to Balo. Big hit, but see if Meadowbrook can run this down. They've got a long way to go, and they do push it across. Setting it up at the net. Over to Balo again. This time it goes wide right, and the point goes to Meadowbrook. 16-5. And Summer again continues to serve. 16-5 in game 2. Again, good hard serve. That Fry gets to it. They set Balo. Big hit, blocked at the net. They keep it alive. Meadowbrook pushes it over this time. Fry. Smith sets it up. Big hit, and right there is Meadowbrook. Pushes it down the line, trying to dink this one in. They get the point. So the Colts continue their fine play. Getting that point will be Norman, her 5th. It's now 17-5. And again will continue to serve. 17-5 in game 2. Again, good hard serve across. See if they can run this down. Olinger, and they just push it over to Kelsey Smith. Once again, they set at the net. Big, nice, just missed time to jump. Point goes to Riverview, makes it 17-6. And Riverview will serve, and it'll be Haley Balo. Balo in game 1 had 2 service winners. 17-6 in game 2. Haley Balo trying to rally the team back here at the service line. Down 11. Balo, good hard serve, but into the net. Point to Meadowbrook, makes it 18-6. And looks like hitting the service line will be Natalie Norman. Norman serving, leading by 12 in game 2. Norman. Good serve goes right on the line. That's an ace. Norman gets credit for the ace. Makes it now 19-6. Norman continues to serve. 19-6 in game 2. Another hard serve. That's going deep. Point goes to the Lady Bears. Makes it 19-7. And looks like Lyndon Fry will be at the service line. Fry serving.
Serving from the Lady Bears. There's number 4, Lyndon Fry.
Fry serving. Good serve across. And she'll get the ace. Lyndon Fry gets the ace for Riverview. Makes it now 19-8. And she'll continue to serve. Fry serving. Good serve, but that's going deep. Point to the Colts, now 20-8. And back to the service line, Journey Nicola. She started all this with 7 straight service winners earlier in this game. Nicola, jump serve, nice sinking serve. That's going to be an ace for Nicola. 8 service winners, now 21-8. She'll continue to serve. Nicola serving. Floats the serve over. Fry. Olinger. Smith. Big hit. And she puts it away. So Kelsey Smith gets credit for the point. Makes it 21-9. And Smith heads to the service line. Smith serving in game 2. Bangs it across. Meadowbrook's there. Sets it up. Big hit. And nice job by Smith getting to it. Now they're going to set it back to Olinger, but there's Meadowbrook setting it across. Big hit, and they put it away right down the line. And getting credit for that will be Schulteis, her 4th point of the match. Makes it 22-9. Meadowbrook serving. We're in game 2. Meadowbrook won the first game and now are leading big in game 2. Addison Schneider serving. Little floats it across. Fry gets to it. Sets it up at the net for Olinger. Big hit, blocked. Fry sets Olinger again. She goes cross court, but right there is Meadowbrook. Big hit, blocked nicely by Riverview, but Meadowbrook keeps it alive. Big hit goes wide. Smith gets to it. Fry sets it across to Myers, and then it's handled by Riverview. They'll set it up again for Olinger again, and once again she'll get the point as the ball wasn't able to be handled. So Layla Olinger, her 5th point of the match, makes it 22-10, and Olinger will head to the service line. She has 5 winners tonight, and on the service line she has 2 service winners. Olinger floats this one over. Meadowbrook sets it up, big hit, and nice job by Smith keeping it alive. There's Fry, sets Balo, walks into one and pushes it over, but Meadowbrook gets the block, sets it up, trying to dink it in, but Smith dives, gets to it. Now they set back to Balo, big hit, and she puts it away. Haley Balo, her 7th point of the match, makes it now 22-11. Olinger gets credit for the service winner. So Olinger serving, down 22-11 in game 2. Olinger floats it across. Meadowbrook will set at the net. They do. Big hit, and nice job by Smith getting this. Olinger pushing it over is Balo. Once again, they're going to set it up. Another big hit, and this time the kill for Meadowbrook. And Schulteis gets credit for her 5th kill, and it's now 23-11. And Meadowbrook serves in game 2. Kara Laudner at the service line. Laudner, knuckle serve over there. Let's see if they can keep it alive to Balo. Meadowbrook gets it. Back it goes. They set up. Big hit, blocked. But Meadowbrook gets to it. Attack hit, blocked again by Riverview at the net. Setting across again for a big hit, and putting it away will be Meadowbrook. Finding that backside was Norman getting her 6th point. And Laudner will serve for game 2. So Laudner serving for game 2. Knuckle serve over there, diving forward and getting to it. They said Balo for the big kill, but there's Meadowbrook right there. Setting it across, big hit, and Fry handles it. Back to Balo. Balo, big kill, and this time she puts it away. Haley Balo with her 8th point of the match makes it 24-12. Now Riverview will have Remy Lewis serving in game 2. Lewis serving. Riverview trailing. Lewis, knuckle serve across. They set it up perfectly, and they get the put away, and getting credit for that will be number 11, Schulteis, and that's game 2 as Meadowbrook wins game 2, 25-12. We'll be back for game 3. This is high school volleyball on WTNS, Coshocton.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
Windsor Wood Assisted Living is well known in Coshocton County for exemplary care. With a warm, caring, family-like atmosphere, doctors, churches, even your neighbors are raving about their senior community. Spacious apartments, delicious meals, multiple daily activities, and health monitoring are just a few of the amenities offered to their tenants. Call Betsy Crosley at 740-623-4600 for more information or to schedule a tour. They would love to have you join their Windsor Wood family.
Lone Star Fire Protection and Security is Coshocton's go-to for all your commercial and residential security systems, fire prevention equipment, and generator installation and service. If you need a security system and don't know where to start, let Lone Star help. If your business needs a state fire inspection or fire prevention equipment, Lone Star can help. If you need a home standby generator or a portable generator, Lone Star can help. For the best service and prices, call Lone Star Fire Protection and Security at 740-824-8005 or stop by 112 East Main Street in Warsaw.
Attention Coshocton. When it comes to keeping your home or business cozy and comfortable, trust the experts at Philip A. Wagner Incorporated. With years of experience and a reputation of excellence, they are the area's go-to heating company. They offer reliable repairs, energy-efficient upgrades, and new installation that stands the test of time. If you're ready to experience warmth like never before, call Philip A. Wagner Incorporated at 740-622-9464. Your comfort is their priority. That's Philip A. Wagner Incorporated, your trusted heating solution in Coshocton.
All right, we're back, getting ready to head to Game 3. Meadowbrook won Game 1, 25-22, wins Game 2, 25-12. So Riverview definitely in a hole here as they will serve to start Game 3. Lady Bears need a rally right back. Meadowbrook, a very good team, no question about it. Come in 23-2 on the season. And we'll see how this all shakes out. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Both teams have hit the floor, and I believe it will be Riverview serving. And at the service line for Riverview will be Kelsey Smith, and we're just about ready to resume play in Game 3. Kelsey Smith tonight has 3 service winners and has done a great job as usual as the setter. Officials are trying to get everything organized over at the scorers table, make sure everybody's where they need to be. Sometimes it takes them longer to get set up to start the game than it does to play the game. Both teams are waiting. Discussion continues. And if they wanted to know who was serving, that'd be pretty easy to tell. I could tell them. It's Riverview's serve. And the discussion continues. Across the way, both teams are waiting. First 2 sets went to Meadowbrook, 25-22, highly competitive first game. And then Meadowbrook took control early with 7 straight service winners by Journey Nicole in Game 2 and went on to win. Now we're ready to go, and it'll be Riverview serving. And Kelsey Smith starts things out and tips it across. Olinger, big hit, tip. There's Meadowbrook. They're going to set it across. Big hit from deep and right on. They're going to say long. Point Riverview. It was close, but the point goes to the Bears, and Smith will continue to serve. 4th service winner for Kelsey Smith. 1-0 Riverview out in front in Game 3. Smith bangs it across. Both teams keep it alive. Meadowbrook's going to set it back. Big hit, and they get the dig. Now they try to get it in. They get the point this time. Meadowbrook is Smithberger gets her 7th point, makes it a 1-1 game. And at the service line, Addison Schnina. So Schnina will serve. She has 5 service winners on the match. Handled by Fry. Sets it across to Balo from deep. And there's Meadowbrook. They set it up. Tack hit across for Meadowbrook. There's Fry. Fry pushes to Smith to Olinger. Olinger has it blocked and gets the ball put back and point. It goes to Riverview. As the ball, when they tipped it, went wide, so Layla Olinger will be serving. So Olinger serving, leading 2-1 in game 3. Olinger bangs it across. Meadowbrook gets to it, sets it back, big hit, and Olinger diving for it, and it's going wide. Was Olinger, tied at 2.
Checking into the match for Meadowbrook is number 6, Kara Lautner.
And heading to the service line will be Laudner. Kara Laudner serving, tied at 2 in game 3. Laudner serving, floats it across. Olinger gets to it, sets it up, big hit, and getting that point away is going to be, I believe Remy Lewis will get credit for that point. For a second. So it's 3-2, and Lewis heads to the service line. Riverview leads in game 3, 3-2. Lewis, good serve across. Meadowbrook dives and gets to it. Now they set it up for the big hit, but there's Olinger. Sets it back. Myers down the line, and it's going to be good. Haley Myers gets credit for the point. Her second point of the match, and it's now 4-2, and Lewis will continue to serve. Lewis serving, leading by 2 in game 3. Good serve across. Meadowbrook sets it up from the backside. Big tip, and gets the point down the line and getting credit. Norman will get the point, her 7th. It's 4-3. And at the Schulteis will be Addison Schulteis serving. Good serve across. Set at the net. Balo for the kill attempt, block, but she keeps it alive, pushes it over. Meadowbrook sets it up there. This big tack hit, blocked by Balo. And they're going to say into the net was Meadowbrook, so Balo will get the point, and it's now 5-3 Riverview. And checking in, the Addison Alverson to serve for Riverview. They lead in game 3, 5-3. Alverson, good serve across. That's going to be an ace for Addison Alverson. So Alverson gets the ace. Makes it now 6-3. Riverview now with a 3-point lead in game 3. Alverson, another good serve. This time Meadowbrook gets to it. Sets it across for the big hit, and Olinger gets to it. They hand it over to Balo. Balo tack it over. Meadowbrook sets the net. Trying to dink it in, and they get it in this time, and the point goes to Norman. Natalie Norman, her 8th point of the match, makes it 6-4. And Summer again will step to the service line. Trailing 6-4 in game 3. Again, good hard serve. Fry handles it. Just tipping it over and getting the points going to be Kelsey Smith. Just laid up there right there at the net, and she managed to push it over, make it 7-4, and Balo will serve. Balo serving, 7-4 in game 3. Balo, big serve across. Meadowbrook sets it up. Nice block at the net by Lewis. They set up there, and going and getting the point backside is going to be Meadowbrook. And Norman will get the point, her 9th. Makes it now 7-5, and Norman heads to the service line.
Also serving for the Colts, number 10, Natalie Norman.
So Norman serves, trailing 7-5 in game 3. Norman floats it deep. That's long. Point goes to Riverview, makes it 8-5. And that'll be Lyndon Fry at the service line. Fry serving, leading 8-5 in game 3. Fry. Knuckle serve. Meadowbrook gets to it. Sets it up for the big hit. And Balo gets to it for Riverview. Sets it up to Olinger. Layla Olinger diving for its Meadowbrook. Sets it across. Big hit. Balo's there. Ball hovers in there, but keeping it alive. And Meadowbrook finally gets it. And looks like Schulteis will get credit for it. Her 7th point. And it's now Meadowbrook serving, and at the service line, Journey Nicola. 8-6 in game 3. Nicola serving, Riverview leading by 2. Nicola, good serve across. Big Addison Alverson gets to it. Now Olinger just have to push it over. Setting it up for big kill, blocked, and Olinger's there. Smith's going to try for the kill, but there's a nice job by Meadowbrook returning it. Smith pushes it again herself, and Meadowbrook keeps it alive again. Diving for its Fry. Setting up Olinger. Big hit, tipped. Meadowbrook can't get it, and Olinger will get credit for the point. Good back and forth. Layla Olinger got the point. 9-6, 3-point lead. Kelsey Smith serving. Kelsey Smith serving, leading 9-6 in game 3. Smith serving. Good knuckle serve. Meadowbrook trying to set it up, and they do. It's tipped. And Balo will push it all the way up front, and they'll just have to push it over. They're going to say an illegal hit. And point will go to Meadowbrook. Makes it now 9-7. And at the service line, Addison Shanina will serve, trailing by 2. Shanina, serve across. Balo gets to it. Smith sets up Olinger. Big hit, blocked. Trying to keep it alive as Riverview. Myers into the net. Point goes to the Colts. Makes it now 9-8. And Shanina will get credit for her 6th service winner of the match. 9-8, that's knuckle serve, but there's Balo. Smith keeps it alive to Olinger. She just tries to dink it in, can't do it, and we're tied at 9. Shanina gets credit for the point. 9-9 in game 3. Shanina will continue to serve. 9-9. Shanina serving. Floats it across. Getting to it is Smith. Setting up Olinger. Big hit, and she puts it away. Layla Olinger has 7 points tonight. Riverview now leads by 1 at 10-9 in game 3, and Olinger heads to the service line. 10-9 in game 3. Riverview trying to battle back from 2 sets down. Bangs it across. Meadowbrook will push it all the way over for the big hit, and that's going to be the kill. Meadowbrook gets credit for that kill. It'll be Schulteis, her 8th point of the match. And we're tied again. And Carol Loudner will be at the service line, and game 3 tied at 10. Loudner. Serve across, setting it up. Tipped, and see if Meadowbrook can handle it. They'll have to push it over, and they do. There's Olinger. Smith sets it up. Another big hit. Diving for it's Meadowbrook, keeping it alive. Tack hit down the line, and the Riverview gets to it. Big hit deep, and Meadowbrook does a great job of keeping it alive. Pounding it across. Now just an attack hit, and getting the points going to be, I believe, number 3. That's Remy Lewis, her 3rd point of the match. 11-10, Riverview leads by 1. Abby Wright checks back in. Lewis serves, leading by 1 in game 3. Lewis, good serve across. Meadowbrook gets to it, setting it up for the big hit. Now just barely got it over. Now they set it up to Balo, and by his block, they keep it alive, and Meadowbrook does the same. Sets it all the way across the court, big hit, and getting the point down the cross court. And Norman will get the point, her 10th. And we're tied at 11. Back and forth we go here in game 3. At the service line will be Addison Schulteis. She had 3 service winners in game 2, Schulteis. Fry digs it out. Sets Myers, has it blocked, and point to Meadowbrook. Good job at the net by Meadowbrook. And Thompson gets the point, her 5th. It's now 12-11. Meadowbrook leads by 1. Meadowbrook knuckle serve, diving for and getting to it. Now they set it up. Balo has a back end. Now she'll attack hit again. This time it's going to be a little long. Point to Meadowbrook, makes it 13-11. And at the service line getting that point was Schulteis. 2-point lead now for Meadowbrook. Down the line, there's Fry. Setting it up to Balo. Big hit. Tipped at the net. Handled by Meadowbrook. Now they're going to just push it over, and they do. Smith's there. Back to Balo for the big hit. Blocked. Out. Point Riverview. Haley Balo gets the point. Her 10th. Makes it 13-12. As Riverview serves, that'll be Addison Alverson serving in game 3. 13-12. Meadowbrook sets it up, big hit, and there's Fry. Pushes over to Balo. Balo, a big hit, tipped at the net once again. Meadowbrook sets it across for the big hit, and they get the point. And that's going to Norman. And that's her 11th point, and it's now a 2-point lead at 14-12 for the Colts. And Shanina serving. No, excuse me, that's not. That was back across now. Balo with a big hit and a big kill. Haley Balo with the kill. Her 11th point of the match. That was Summer Ginn who was serving. Now Balo will serve 14-13 in game 3. Balo at the service line. Riverview down 2-0, trying to battle back in this third set. Extend this match. Balo serving. Good serve across. Meadowbrook sets it up again. Big just attack hit, but they push it over there, and points going to Riverview. And Abby Wright will get credit for that point. Now we're tied again at 14 as Balo gets the service winner. Her third of the match, tied at 14 in game 3. Haley Balo. Good serve across, though, deep, and a point is now Meadowbrook, 15-14. 15-14 in game 3. And at the service line is Norman. Serve across. Alverson gets to it. Sets it back to Balo from deep, and it's going to be tipped at the net, so the point goes to Riverview. We're tied at 15. 12 points for Balo. And Lyndon Fry will be at the service line. Fry serving, tied at 15 in game 3. Fry. Knuckle serve across. Meadowbrook sets it up big hit, and nice job by Fry diving to it and get it. Olinger just tries to dink it in. Meadowbrook keeps it alive. There's Fry. Smith sets it up, tipped, and point goes to Riverview. And I believe that's going to go to Remy Lewis, her 4th point. Now Riverview with a 1-point lead at 16-15, and Fry serving. Fry, jump serve. Meadowbrook sets. Big hit, blocked, but there's Olinger. Smith, she's going to try to kill it, and she does. Kelsey Smith with the kill. Now 2-point lead for the Lady Bears at 17-15. Meadowbrook, they want a quick timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school volleyball on WTNS, Coshocton.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
We're back, and 17-15, Riverview out in front of game 3. Meadowbrook won the first two, 25-22, 25-12. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Lyndon Fry will continue to serve with a 2-point lead in game 3. Bears trying to battle back. Good serve across. Meadowbrook sets it across. Big hit, tipped, and see if Riverview can keep it alive. They go to Olinger, and they do. And the ball is returned by Meadowbrook. Smith hits. Now they just keep it alive, back and forth. Great play at the net. Big hit, and Riverview dives and keeps it. They go deep, but there's Meadowbrook with great coverage, setting it back, and out it goes to Alverson, setting it up at the net, just trying to dink it in, and Meadowbrook reacts and gets to it. Tack hit. There's Fry. Back and forth. Balo from downtown, handled by Meadowbrook, and the ball's at the net. Riverview got it across to Olinger. And Meadowbrook, great job getting it over. Nice diving play. They set it up. Big hit. Tipped. And point goes to Riverview. Great back and forth, and Kelsey Smith will get credit for that point. And it's now a 3-point Riverview lead at 18-15. And Fry continues to serve. Great play at the net and in the backside for both teams. But Riverview gets credit for the point, and they lead by 3, and Fry continues to serve. Fry bangs it across. Meadowbrook sets up for the big kill, and they get it. At the net, putting it away, is number 12, and that is Thompson, her 6. Now 18-16, 4-point lead, and Journey Nicola at the service line, trailing by 2 in game 3. Nicola, good to tip the net. Riverview handled it. Big hit, and it's going to be good. And that's Kelsey Smith. Makes it now 19-16, and Smith will head to the service line. 3-point Riverview lead in game 3. They try to extend this match. Smith, good serve across. Meadowbrook gets to it. Sets it up, big hit, and point goes to Meadowbrook. Kill down the line, I believe. Schultes will get this. Schultes, I believe, will get credit for that point. Makes it 19-17, and at the service line will be Addison Schnina. Schnina serving with a trailing by 2. Knuckle serve across. There's Balo. Setting it up the net, trying to dink it deep, but there's Meadowbrook. Good coverage. Now they go for the big hit, and they put it away. So Schultes puts it away. Her 10th point. Now it's a 1-point game. And Schnino will continue to serve. She has 8 service winners in the match. 19-18 in game 3. Knuckle serve across. Balo gets to it. Smith sets it across to Olinger. Ball's blocked. They keep it alive. Stays on. They get the point. Great effort by Meadowbrook. The ball kind of rolled down the net and it just kind of flipped over. And getting credit for that point is going to be Meadowbrook. It's now 19-19. Riverview will use a timeout. We'll break away and be back. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
We are McWayne Ductile, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
19-19 in game 3. As Meadowbrook has scored 2 straight points to get back in this thing. And Schnino will continue to serve. Sitchna serving. Good hard serve across, handled by Fry. Sets it over to Olinger, and she puts it away. Layla Olinger, big point for Riverview. Makes it 20-19. And now Riverview serving to be Olinger. Layla Olinger serving. 3 service winners in the match. 20-19 the score. Olinger serving. Serves it across, trying to dink it in. Diving for it is Riverview. They get to it and push it over. Now they goes big set for the big hit as tipped, and the point goes to Meadowbrook, and Schultes will get credit for it. Her 11th of the match. Now tied at 20. And Laudner will be the service at the service line for the Lady Colts. Laudner with a couple service winners on the match. 20-20 in game 3. Laudner. Good hard serve, and they can't handle it. It'll be an ace for Laudner. Now a 21-20 lead for 21-20 lead for Meadowbrook. And Laudner will continue to serve. Laudner serving. Good hard serve across, handled by Olinger. Sets it up to Balo. Big hit, block. Riverview keeps it alive. Smith just has to push it over. There's Meadowbrook. setting it up, trying to dink it in, but Riverview's there. Setting it all the way across to Balo for the big hit, and she gets the kill. Haley Balo with the kill. Her 13th of the match, and it's now tied at 21, and Remy Lewis will serve. 21-21 in game 3. Lewis serving for the Lady Bears. Lewis, serve across. Meadowbrook sets, pushes all the way over for the big hit, and Riverview keeps it alive. There'll be an attack hit over, and they do. Setting it up once again at the net. Just trying to dink it in. They say good. Point goes to Meadowbrook. Makes it 22-21. At the service line, Addison Schulteis. Schulteis 4 service winners plus 11 points in the match. So 22-21. Down the line, diving for it and getting to it. And Riverview keeps it alive. Balo, big hit. It's blocked. They'll have to push it from deep. Setting up close. Big hit. And once again, nice job by Riverview. And Balo keeps it up. They keep it alive. Back and forth we go. Setting it up for the big hit again. And getting the block and the point. So that's going to go to Remy Lewis. Gets that point. And we're tied at 22. And Addison Alverson checks in to serve. 22-22 in game 3. Alverson, good serve. That's going to be deep. Point goes to Meadowbrook. Now they lead 23-22. And Summer again will be in to serve, leading by 1 in game 3. 23-22. Summer again serving. Good hard serve across. There's Fry. Push it to Balo for the big kill, but Meadowbrook keeps it alive. Push it all the way across, trying to dink it in, and they get the point. So Meadowbrook will be serving for the game and the match. And Riverview will use their last timeout. And we'll be right back. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
24-22, Meadowbrook will be serving for the game and the match. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Again, serving for the game and the match. 24-22, Meadowbrook leads. Again, serve across, and that's going to be an ace, and that's the game and the match. And Meadowbrook is moving on as they defeat Riverview in game 3. 25-22, they win the match. 25-22, 25-12, 25-22. A great year for the Lady Bears. We'll be back in a moment. This is high school volleyball on WTNS Coshocton.
Windsor Wood Assisted Living is well known in Coshocton County for exemplary care. With a warm, caring, family-like atmosphere, doctors, churches, even your neighbors are raving about their senior community. Spacious apartments, delicious meals, multiple daily activities, and health monitoring are just a few of the amenities offered to their tenants. Call Betsy Crosley at 740-623-4600 for more information or to schedule a tour. They would love to have you join their Windsor Wood family.
Lone Star Fire Protection and Security is Coshocton's go-to for all your commercial and residential security systems, fire prevention equipment, and generator installation and service. If you need a security system and don't know where to start, let Lone Star help. If your business needs a state fire inspection or fire prevention equipment, Lone Star can help. If you need a home standby generator or a portable generator, Lone Star can help. For the best service and prices, call Lone Star Fire Protection and Security at 740-824-8005 or stop by 112 East Main Street in Warsaw.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
Well, the season ends for the Lady Bears here this evening as Meadowbrook, the number one seed in the region, defeats Riverview in 3 sets, 25-22, 25-12, 25-22. With the win, Meadowbrook now improves to 24-2 on the season. Riverview closes out their season at 21-5. Taking a look at some of the performances, and first for Meadowbrook, they were led in the point department by Natalie Norman, who had 12 points tonight. Also, Addison Schulteis had 11 at the service line. Journey Nicola had 11 service winners, and really she was the key in Game 2 as she had 8 of those in Game 2. The first 7 points of the match of that game went to Nicola, giving Meadowbrook that first big lead of the night. For Riverview, they were led in points by Haley Balo. Balo had 13 points on the match. Layla Olinger she had 8 points. At the service line, the leader was Kelsey Smith, who had 4 service winners for the Lady Bears. So Riverview closes their season, as we mentioned, with a record of 21-5 on the season. Another outstanding season. This is the 3rd year in a row the Lady Bears have made it to the regional tournament, and Meadowbrook, who's been a perennial power in the MVL and in the state for a number of years, they managed to get it done here in 3 sets, so they'll be moving on to play the winner of Circleville and London. That game will follow here probably in about a half an hour. Last order of business will be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game, and we're going to give that tonight to Haley Balo. Balo will be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger or the legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. I want to thank the Claxon crew for being here tonight. Casey Claxon sitting beside me doing all the heavy lifting. Drew Dunlap was doing the work on the camera. Natalie Holbrook was here taking pictures. We thank them as well, and thank all the people back at WTNS. I believe it was Cody Croy back there tonight, so we'll give him tell Cody great job. And once again, the final score here tonight is it's going to be Meadowbrook moving on as they defeat Riverview in 3 sets, 25-22, 25-12, 25-22. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.